and we're not live, so whatever you say in the beginning, I can edit out. So fuck
It's
everyone
not
who
gonna.
watches our stuff. You are all terrible, terrible,
Yeah.
terrible.
Admittedly, I've linked trailers that probably should interest most of us, but obviously there's probably going to be things that I think are a bit more important than what you would think. So
I purposely didn't watch any of them, so because I was going to watch all this live. I did catch one
yeah.
thing on TikTok during the day, but I purposely didn't want to. Yeah,
What was
watch
it
too
dealing
much.
with Shadow Labyrinth?
No, no, no. We'll get to it. There's no reason to me to spoil what I did end up seeing.
Okay.
But okay, yeah. If it isn't obvious, we're gonna talk about the Nintendo Direct because
What
it
else to
directly.
talk about?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure we could have thought of something, but there's nothing more pressing than this Direct, I think.
Not
And
at
then we're
this
gonna do
moment.
then we're gonna do it again next week, right? What was it? The second? Is that what the next one is? The really big one?
April 2nd is the Switch 2 announcement, yes.
Oh yeah. So we'll be having another podcast next week to talk about the Switch 2, which yeah, that'll be nice. But okay, let me share my screen so we can watch this together.
Okay.
I will have already watched it, but I will stay silent about it.
I mean, you can comment.
Yeah.
Well, are we watching it straight or just various trailers?
No, just
He's
watch it straight.
watching it straight.
Yeah, it's only 36 minutes. I figured we might as well watch it straight.
Yeah.
And we're recording, right?
Yep.
Oh, right. Enzoy.
Yeah,
just make sure-
that actually is pretty strong when you actually check out some of its features.
Yeah.
So,
So,
first things up, is this a Dragon Age thing already? Right.
Dragon Quest
Dragon
1 and
Quest.
2.
Dragon Quest. My God, I'm sorry. That was not a.
Eddie, we know what's going through your head, but no, Dragon Quest came first.
Okay. Sorry. So I thought this is already out. So I wonder what they're announcing here. Or
No, this
is it not
1 and
out?
2.
This is not out
one
yet.
and No, this is 1 and 2. What came out was 3.
So a bit different.
Yeah, it shows you what I know.
We didn't know this, but it's like, oh, hey, cool. Because
So their 3 was their 3 was so good they said, hey, let's just go back and do them all.
well, the weird part is 3 was not the first one that they did the HD 2D with.
No?
That was actually 4.
Oh, I didn't even remember.
Admittedly,
I don't even remember they did 4.
I think 4 was Japan only, but a lot of people were exporting it or importing it to play it, so they're like, why not just do 3?
I remember 3 being a bit particularly big deal, though.
That's because it's the prequel to 1 and 2.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's a strange timeline.
Yeah, because it's like, the timeline is 3 happens, then 1 happens, then 2 happens.
Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Fun fact, that little character that did the
We'll also have
Twinkle
Nintendo Direct for
stance
Nintendo Switch 2
is
on
completely
April
new.
2nd. So please tune in for that as well.
I like how they start at the beginning. Hey, this is not a Switch 2 thing. Don't bother.
And 2 HD
Yeah.
2D remake from Square Enix.
Okay. Yeah, I need to pick up these games. There's so many games. I haven't even finished Echoes of Wisdom.
Kind of adventure
I'm so sorry.
awaits? We hope
I will
you're
finish
excited
that.
for more information in the future.
Says the guy who started playing Starfield yesterday.
Let's see the first batch of headlines.
Starfield. Oh,
Escape from dire
that's
straits.
Starfield.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, this one was like, huh?
Just simply an escape room simulator.
No. Give it a moment.
No rescue.
'Cause I saw this character like, wait a minute, what?
Is that the character from?
Somnium Files.
The latest
Oh.
entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring.
Oh, I have no idea what this is.
Haname Date, a special agent with a
Somnium Files is
sophisticated
in
AI
the similar
called
vein
Iva, who has
as
left eye. Your mission
weirdly
is to
enough,
track down Iris,
the
an
Nonary
evil idol
games
who has been trapped in a
and
mysterious escape game.
or
Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts.
the Phoenix Wright style games where
Dive
you're
into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche.
I was
It's
about
kind
to
of
say,
like-
and solve
a mix of like
mind-bending
puzzling
puzzles in an
and or
explorable environment.
very dangerous situations. That's why I mentioned the
Everything
nonary
you learn
games
will bring you
because,
one
well,
step
technically I think it's the
closer
same
to the
team
truth.
that did the nonary games.
Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams.
Okay, yeah, this
to
is interesting
rescue
gameplay.
Iris.
I've never played the Phoenix Wright games, honestly.
No sleep for Konami
Well,
Date from
this is like
the
technically a side story
Files
to
launches
the
on
Somnium
Nintendo
Files.
Switch system,
So-
July 25th.
Well, I was just referring to
they're
that
really
game.
good.
I was referring to that play style, I guess, or for lack of a better term.
This one, I was kind of, it's like, as soon as I saw it, it's like, yes, finally!
Ooh, what do we got here?
Well, it's another SMT game.
Oh, okay.
This is one of the side ones that,
A
it's,
classic Atlas
I was
action
kind of hoping
RPG
that it would take off
returns
more,
with remastered
but
HD graphics
people found it
and
way too
enhanced
tough.
gameplay. Set
But
in
I like it
capital
because it
city
takes place in the
year
Taisho era.
20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital,
Devil Summoner.
Raido must investigate a series
is part of the Devil Summoner
supernatural
series.
cases. Fight in
And the
real-time
gameplay is
battles
action-based.
alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point. Then
Oh.
follow up with a powerful
So,
attack. Cooperation
you may find
is the
this
key
one
to
more
victory. You can even
approachable,
turn opposing
given the fact
demons into allies.
your
Demons
interest
can
in,
also be useful outside of battle.
more actiony
Their
RPG
powers
stuff.
are helpful in
like,
finding solutions
obviously the
during
Tales games.
investigations.
Mm-hmm.
Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a
Oh,
conspiracy.
this looks like a lot of
that
fun.
will shake
And I don't play enough of the other Atlas games, so
Raido,
hell, I haven't even played
the
Re
mystery of
Fantasio
Solar's
yet.
army
Which
launches
I had no reason not to have played that
June
game yet, but
19.
You have to, Eddie!
I know, it's just a matter of time. It's just a time thing. It's only time keeping me from that game. That's all it is.
Darkness.
Here's the fun, weird one.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world, where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world.
Yeah, I saw the
By
episode based on
examining your
this.
surroundings, you can
Or
face
vice
it
versa.
and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
They made
Tread lightly.
Pac-Man,
The creatures
the
inhabiting this
Metroidvania.
world will prove hostile.
The dark
Facing opposing
Metroidvania.
enemies, you and Puck can
Metroid
temporarily
has always been
fuse into
kinda
the
dark,
form to
But,
unleash powerful
hey look,
attacks.
Super Pac-Man.
By consuming your prey, you
Nom.
collect resources
Nom.
that can then be used to enhance your
This is
abilities.
such an acid trip game because who thought, hey, we need to make Pac-Man into this?
I am going to
And
applaud them
devour
because
enemies
hell
to survive
yeah.
this cruel
Yeah,
world.
this is amazing. I'm
Experience
just
a dark
like,
twist
it
on the
takes a
Labyrinth
twisted
Labyrinth
imagination to combine these two
Labyrinth
things.
launches on Nintendo Switch, July 18th.
So
It's a beautiful thing.
yeah, I was pleasantly surprised
the
at that.
rhythmic march begins.
A mutual friend of ours is super stoked about this one.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch. as
Holy
one
shit, what is
bundle.
this?
You've never heard of
Play
these?
your drum
No,
Never heard
no.
of
and give different
Okay.
commands to the Patapon.
It's a rhythm
party.
game,
For
It was
example,
originally on the
Pata,
PSP.
Pata, Patapon
and a lot of
advances
people
them
were
forward,
super happy about it because
while
it's
Pawn
super
Think of
simple.
it as a
Patapon
rhythmic
has them
RTS.
attack.
Yeah,
Interesting.
And if you
as
string
well as a
together
little
combos
bit
with
of
good
a
timing,
roguelike
the
element
Patapons enter
to it.
fever mode and get a big boost in power. From the horse-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon, build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes.
And there is going to be a spiritual sequel of the game
Plus,
from the
new
creators
features
of
have been added,
Patapon.
so you can
Coming out
advance
soon,
to the
I
beat
think.
of your own drum.
So
This is,
But yeah,
Patapons
fascinating.
and March 4th.
I told Josh
Patapon
about this, and
1
he's
plus
like,
2
"You-"
replay launches on Nintendo Switch.
I had a
July
PSP,
11th.
but I never got this game. I only had like a handful of PSP games on the PSP.
Welcome to
mostly the
Zebra
same.
Town. A cozy place nestled in a windswept valley.
That is a buff statue.
This is where your new life
Well-
begins.
This one, it's like, oh hey, it's Story Seasons. Oh right, that's from
First cropping
Natsume.
up on the Nintendo DS
No,
system,
actually, no, that's from the
this
team that
immersive
made
farming and life sim has no
the
shortage of
original
activities
like
to get up to.
Harvest Moon, but Natsume stole it from them.
Tend to
So-
your farm while growing crops and caring for animals.
Pupper. Big pupper.
Then
Oh.
sell your produce and other wares at the town's
Milk
weekly bazaar.
pupper.
Big
As
milker.
bazaar sales grow, you'll help
No,
the
wait,
once
phrasing.
famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also get to know the locals
I'd
But-
like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a
That was
relationship.
very
if you
familiar
find
sounding
a
voice
Yeah,
special
actor.
I know that was that Christina V. That was absolutely had to be Christina
Pretty
V.
sure it is.
Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr Town's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks.
Although I think this is a new
breeze.
feature.
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo
Does it feel like there's a lot of these
system
kind of games?
August
Like-
27th.
Like, not too many. I'm just saying, like, where does this fit in there?
Please look forward.
That's-
to the
Well, that's
latest
because it's a
Story of
a
Seasons
remake
series.
from a DS game.
So they're going after the nostalgia factor.
Next,
A
please
bit,
take a
yeah.
look at this.
Snap.
This one surprised me because of where it's at in the direct.
Okay, okay. Oh, okay. I know what this is already.
Yeah.
Beyond.
I was like,
Did we know it was called Beyond already?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it
I
was-
couldn't remember. I couldn't remember if we knew that
Well, I
already.
thought we knew it was 4.
Yeah.
I
the
don't remember
last
it being
one
subtitled.
Actually, it said like Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and that was it.
Okay, I couldn't remember if we had remember the subtitle.
Yeah, I don't know.
is the
Subtitles are
unknown
easy to
planet
get or
Vuros.
drop.
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
I'm loving this though.
In order to survive and
'Cause
escape this planet,
they got
she
the
was
heart
unexpectedly
to
transported
do this.
Samus must scan stone figures and other
Yeah, they
relics
so far they got
to
the
carve
look
a
and
path
feel down.
forward.
Yeah.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Oh no, they've combined the Xenomorph with the Predator. I mean, that's Metroid Prime combat.
As she explores
Now for the new
planet,
stuff.
Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Beyond.
These powers
Samus
allow
can now
to
control
operate
things
mechanisms
with her mind.
and open doors.
Oh wait, she can always do that with the suit.
They also allow her to control the trajectory of
This.
her beams. with
Oh,
the
that's
power
interesting.
Of her mind.
That is new for Metroid.
Yeah, that's a fun
Why
gameplay
were
mechanic.
these powers bestowed upon Samus?
And our new alien ancient race. So we have the Chozo, who are ancient bird people, the Luminoth, who are
Be her fate
moth people,
after being
and
summoned to
these
Vuros.
boys, which look like
The threads intertwining beyond space
Plant
and
boss.
time are beginning
not
to
plant
weave
boss.
a new tale.
Oh god.
Yeah, I don't know where
the
you're going
one
with
type
it.
of salamander.
Wouldn't that just be a salamander? I don't know.
No, the specific one, the pink ones with the frills that everybody likes, and it's technically a mob on. Also, the new suit.
Ooh. Ooh, that is sleek.
It's
I like that
red,
It
so
looks
of course
Yeah.
you
more
like it.
challenges.
Of course I like
course.
it.
And he hates orange.
We hope
Even though
you're
her
looking
original
forward to
suit has
exploring
red on it.
Samus's new psychic
Not enough
abilities.
red.
You can't have too much red.
Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
The background
Headlines.
Yep.
Ready to
But yeah,
stir
no,
up
like
some
Metroid Prime
mischief?
4 was like early in the thing.
Right,
which
right.
Really
Once upon
surprised
a
me.
time, there was a drab coffee shop.
Guess they want to keep people waiting on that one, I
into a
guess.
magical potion cafe.
I will bring up that
Wait,
there
are they
The cursed
aping
cafe.
this gameplay for
You'll
this?
craft concoctions
Yes.
for Disney villains and get to know them in a new light. Mix
Oh my God,
ingredients
it-
to brew all sorts
is-
of strange
Do
elixirs.
they gamify
and
the
serve
web
them
series
for
where you're
villainous
in the villain
visitors,
cafe?
including Ursula and
I think
Gaston.
that like they
With
took
help
that
from
and
Yzma,
decided to make it
you
a
can
standalone
upgrade your
game.
ingredients to produce
'Cause they're
some
gonna shut it
wildly
down.
wicked creations.
Or it got shut
The
down.
potions you make can influence each customer's storyline.
I'm thinking of the How It
leading
Should Have
to
Ended
different
channel, and they
outcomes
have like
every time you play.
a sub series
Who
which is
knows
just
what
the villain cafe.
mischief might happen.
It just makes it reminds me of
Disney
this.
Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
I was
Okay.
about to mention that since we're watching the next one, there is an announcement that was
Was
on
there-
the Japanese side.
Was there Frollo in their backgrounds? Because I did see most of them except Frollo.
I mean, they probably
Uh,
didn't have time to answer any of them. I didn't see Frollo, but
Summon a spellbinding
There were
adventure.
mentioned. I'm not sure. But yeah, no, there was a game announcement on the Japanese side of the Nintendo Direct that wasn't on the English side. But we'll
Oh.
save that for after we finish this, okay?
okay. Okay.
Welcome to Witchbrook
I mean, the
College,
one other
where
one that I
students
would want to
strive
see there
master
is
the magical
Organization
arts.
13.
During class,
Just because.
use magic
Hell.
spells to
that should be a DLC or like a.
Organization 13, party of 11. But you're called the Organization
14.
13. Oh, right, 14.
Because there's so many. It probably exceeds 13 easily.
All you need to do is have the Xehanort variants there. That's all you need, really.
rituals, fly on brooms, and
Ooh,
learn
a
advanced
witch school video game?
techniques
That's
to go
cute.
from witch in training
There's
a
to
couple of
skilled
those, actually.
spellcaster.
We've known about this game for a while.
There's also plenty to do
Um,
outside of class.
But then again,
Hang out with friends
this
and
Wait,
kind of
which
leads in-
These witches have mopeds?
Take
yeah.
on various jobs to help pay for tuition,
and you can deliver pizza.
or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items.
Okay, this is a.
Plus, up to 4
Actually,
players
I've
can make
realized what
magic
this is.
together in online
Yeah.
co-op.
This is a cultivation sim.
Explore this
anglicized.
whimsical world on the road to graduation.
It
and
really
beyond.
is.
And really, this
Are
is
you
4-player
ready for a
multiplayer, so
spellbinding journey?
This is kind of neat. I'm kind of intrigued.
Enrollment begins.
It's
when
Witchbrook by
flies
Chucklefish.
onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
I'm going to bring up the fact that I'm a little apprehensive from Chucklefish because of what they did with Stardew Valley and his creator.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Um,
So
I mean, besides that, this does look like a pretty neat game. I'm actually
it
really
does look.
intrigued.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Action,
apprehensive.
adventure, and
Not-
arcade games await. Set
Yeah.
off on a fantastical mission.
Oh,
to
this one.
eliminate a
The
mysterious
not,
deity. In this hand-drawn platforming
NES
adventure, you
DuckTales
explore an
game.
expansive
Oh, but
archipelago
oh,
where
hand-drawn,
nightmares
though, that's
and
neat.
wonders collide.
That-
Upgrade your
it's on
trusty
Steam,
phone with
and I
magical
am
parts. Then
so
use its
stoked that
abilities
it's
to
getting
find your
released
own
on the
path
Switch.
through the
I haven't played this
enchanted
one on
world.
Steam.
Can you uncover the
Is it
secrets
out
the
on Steam?
archipelago holds?
It's
Find
listed
out
on
when the
Steam, I believe.
Eternal
I'm not sure if
River
it's
Gold
out on
launches
Steam.
on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
That looked really neat.
Celebrate the 40th
That usually
anniversary
takes
of
time.
Gradius with a collection
It
of
is not out on
arcade
Steam
shoot-'em-up
yet.
games from across
But it
the
is
series.
available. I'm going to wishlist
Titles
that.
include Gradius, Salamander,
Radius Salamander.
Light Force,
Oh, okay, this is nice.
Gradius 2,
I mean,
I love these kind of
Evil-
collections.
and
Oh, yeah.
Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different
That's
regions
the surprising
and
part.
launch years. Plus,
I mean,
take
sometimes
the
there
helm in a
are
brand new
major
entry,
differences between
Salamander 3.
Because this was at the period where they were expecting the
Gradius
English side
Origins
to
launches
have
on the
be
Nintendo Switch
demanding
system
a more
August 7th.
difficult game.
Pre-orders
So
begin later
Yeah.
today
it's essentially
on Nintendo
choosing
eShop.
easy mode and hard mode.
Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the
Woo!
corresponding buttons
Yes!
in each lane to fight
I figured
monsters
you'd be
in
interested in this one,
rhythm-based
Eddie.
combat.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
I wasn't quite sure.
Epic boss battles,
That's why
quirky
I
mini
also
games,
did not post the
remix
video for
stages,
it.
and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical
'Cause I wanted to
mayhem
keep some
awaits in the
secrets.
Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC
Oh, hey, look!
in the future.
MPX, it's Pepito!
Rift of the Necro
Yes, I
Dancer
know.
launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Did you find out what they put for the trailer for
Let's see what's
the
in
Switch
store.
release for Pizza Tower?
No,
Guess who they got to narrate it?
don't know.
Well,
It is I, Dio! They got him to narrate it.
welcome
Okay.
to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series. There are stores
I want some
galore.
Tamagotchi in my.
Design glasses at the eyewear
What is
shop.
it
Honestly,
called?
it's no wonder Nintendo can get away with
Animal
being their
Crossing.
own.
Solo or
Yeah.
with a friend at the
It's
dentist.
no wonder Nintendo can get away with being
Arrange
its own
plates
ecosystem.
at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help.
I'm just gonna post the video in podcast.
Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so,
This is why
you'll get
it's
to
a
make
dangerous
more
thing for me to buy
Tamagotchi,
Nintendo
making
games.
the
I'll buy them and
challenge
never
harder
finish
than
them.
Before.
Well, this is one of those like you
100
just
new
play
and classic
continuously
Tamagotchi.
type game.
Which is
It's
terrible.
Sure to be booming.
I mean,
look!
he currently has
can
one of
Set up
those.
shop
You
when
can be a crate
Tamagotchi
master,
Plaza
Eddie.
launches on Nintendo Switch June
Great.
27th.
Especially after last week.
Okay, is that related to Tamagotchi, or is there just a coincidence that they sound similar?
Wait, what?
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're confusing that is Tamagotchi, but there's a Nintendo property called Tomodachi.
Okay, because they pronounced it Tamagotchi, so I was like, what?
It's the same.
Okay, so it's Tamagotchi?
The original
Which is-
pronunciation is Tamagotchi.
It's just we were pronouncing it wrong.
Yeah.
Or I was pronouncing it wrong. Okay. Tamagotchi.
Well,
So
we
it's-
were getting those in the 90s, and getting, proper Japanese is sort of difficult at that time.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to verify that it was the same brand. God, another game I haven't finished.
Legends?
Legends or the latest main entry.
Scarlet Violet.
And I want to play this Legends game too, so god damn it.
Welcome
There's no
to
time.
Pokemon Legends
I
ZA,
wanna play this
a new
one too,
title in the
yeah.
Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing
And
one of
people
3
are wondering-
partner Pokemon.
Why is Tepig there?
The setting is this metropolis. but
Because
also
all the
appear in
allegations
Pokemon
against,
X and Pokemon Y games.
Cyndaquil.
Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the
Quesadillo Inc.?
Pokemon
What?
and people of Lumio City.
Quesadillo Inc.
Scattered
Quesadilla.
all over town are wild
Quesadilla.
zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here,
Yay!
but they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
Pokemon. Cityscape.
People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But
Until
when night falls,
The Night Falls.
the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers
ZA.
are worked in battle zones.
And this is where I learned why they went with Pokemon Legends
If you're
CA.
spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
So I've been wondering, it's like, why did they name it CA?
Strike first before being
So why
seen,
did they?
and you'll land a surprise attack.
You'll learn in a moment.
oh, okay.
During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key.
Okay.
With
Frick,
Mega
still buying this game.
Evolution,
God damn it.
Some Pokemon can power up even more.
Hey, look, Mega Evolutions have returned.
You'll start at rank Z
Yay.
and work your way up to rank A.
Oh, there we
And
go.
that's why. Yeah.
Trainers
I was gonna
From
guess
Z
that,
to
but that seemed
said
too
to have
obvious.
a wish granted.
It's like, as soon as it's like, oh my god, that is stupid obvious now.
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City.
But then again,
It
I would
seems
probably
there
say
are
this
even
is a
more
good
secrets waiting to be
diametric
uncovered.
opposite to the original
What will
Legends,
you
where it
find
was
on
pure
your
wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
Pokémon
Whereas
Legends
this is like taking
ZA
place in an
launches
actual
on
city,
Nintendo
and they're
Switch
trying to like
later this year.
Well,
to
the one,
keep-
a general complaint about Legends was that it was too sparse. Like I think it was overrated, an overrated complaint, but it was still one that was common. So this kind of
Yeah.
already this immediately answers that complaint.
Lumio City, where
Yeah.
the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night. It's
I
Okay,
like
yeah,
how
there-
it's
there are
like
more
at
secrets
night.
to uncover.
This is
Pokemon
pretty
are
cool.
Be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Yeah, I do like this because now it's like actually
Please take a look
using
at
the
this.
day-night cycle again.
Hello
A
there.
lot of bangers. Hello there.
The game you're about to see doesn't have a big, epic story,
Uh huh.
but what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games. You wanna see?
WarioWare?
Could be.
Just
No.
press the button to jump through the ring.
They gave you the biggest hint.
Hey, that's you.
That's you.
It sounds easy,
Hey,
but the
stop fucking
timing
up.
is super tricky.
You're fucking up.
Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
Oh, look, they gave us help now because of you. Have you got it now?
I have terrible rhythm.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
Rhythm is a
With
dancer.
practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Oh.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series,
Ah,
Yep.
Rhythm Heaven. Yeah, makes sense.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Next year.
Next year.
Next year.
That
Next
was
year.
Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new
Where's
entry in the
Beyonce?
Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced by
We had
renowned
Beyonce
Japanese
last time. Come on,
musicians
come step it up, everybody.
What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system.
This is an interesting
Please take a look.
thing.
Yeah, this was an important one for me. This was one of the things that was spoiled for me.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one.
Yeah, I know that by
Clearly inserting the
experience.
games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well,
Right.
here's what we came up with. Introducing the virtual game card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Okay, I like this already.
When purchasing the digital version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system. If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want. just as if you had inserted a physical game
Because
card.
everybody has
Thank you.
With virtual game cards, you
two
can freely
switches.
load and arrange which games you play on up to 2
Okay,
systems.
this is super important for me. This is so far
Local
so good.
communication with your second
I'm just
system
now waiting for
is
the last,
required,
the
but only
last,
first time.
The other shoe.
yeah, the other shoe to drop. Thank you. This is it.
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group
Yes. Thank you.
members. Connect to
Thank
your
you.
family group member
There's
system
a
via
caveat.
local
There's a
wireless when you
caveat.
want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to. And you're done. They can now play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person.
Don't
Games
care.
can be lent out for 2 weeks, after
2
which
weeks.
they will automatically return to you.
That's fine. We'll manage that.
Making
Yeah.
digital games
But now my nephews and nieces won't freaking override my saves.
even
Okay.
easier to use.
I can. Okay,
Virtual
that's a
game
good.
card.
That's a good argument for that. So I
They
did
can have
look
their-
a little bit into it.
They can have their own accounts now. They don't need to be using mine anymore. This is brilliant. Oh, so good, so good. And they have short attention spans anyway. They only need 2 weeks at a time.
So in order to lend out the games, they have to be on the network.
That's fine. I see them like once a month, every other month. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. And obviously, like with the two ones, when you link systems, they have to be on the same network. It's basically the same thing of like if you had a Steam deck and a computer with Steam, and the game is installed on your computer, you can transfer the information from the computer to the Steam deck and vice versa. Except Nintendo is being sensible in that like they're locking things down in that both systems have to be signed into the same account in order to share the digital cards. With the sharing amongst the family account, obviously it's limited to the 8 other participants in the family that have been listed as part of your family.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a good idea. I'm okay with it. It's just a factor that it's going to be utterly useless.
It's limiting for sure, but this is a step in the right direction. I'm so glad they're doing this. Like I'm assuming that if we all participate and everything goes well, they should expand it at some point. But given who Nintendo is and how stingy they are, this is a super good direction.
Yeah. Anyway,
thank God.
The virtual game card feature.
I'm gonna have my brother make his kids their own accounts ASAP and get off my fucking accounts.
Lets you swap games.
Because you
between
want to
Nintendo
keep
Switch
your
systems,
save.
as well as to Nintendo
Well, it's
Switch
really
2
frustrating when
systems.
you come back and somebody
This
overrides your
feature
save.
is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
Excellent.
Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
So, that's after the announcement for the Switch 2, sounds like. And now we're just going to get the montage of upcoming Switch games. Some are interesting, some are we've
High
seen them
life.
before.
We still need to do the DLC for this game. I gotta remember to do that. Star Overdrive.
I'm interested in Star Overdrive because it's like combat plus skating. I did try the demo for the Wandering Village like a year or 2 ago because it was released on PC.
This is a weird one.
It's a resource management game where you're trying to keep the beast alive by not expending too much, but also trying to make sure that your villagers don't die out. It's a much more forgiving version of Frostpunk. Somebody's version of was it oh god, this one looks interesting.
I was saying the King of Meat one. You were saying this is a different version of another game.
Yeah, it was that one popular game where it was basically Japanese like TV show where like hundreds of contestants are running through an obstacle course.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. We were thinking of a different game. But I was thinking
what
was
were you
Mad World.
thinking of?
I was thinking Mad World.
No. No. Mad World is the dark version of
I was just saying this is a light version of it, but okay.
The game I'm thinking of, it's like it got popular. There was a crossover with Final Fantasy 14.
I can't remember what you're thinking of, but I'm so sorry.
This one looks interesting, but it's like Fantasy Life. I have seen this one. It looks okay. It's just a bit weird.
Yeah, so far none of these look like slam dunks. Just
This one surprised me.
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo
Yes,
Switch.
it's out on other platforms as well.
Meet Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will, the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates
Italy,
and
that's Italy.
legacies will intertwine across generations in this
I'm
epic
surprised you
RPG.
aren't a fan. Like you never found out about this game.
no.
Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale.
Looks pretty good though.
I would probably recommend it.
Plus,
It's pretty
team up with
interesting.
more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Yeah, it's also on Steam.
Monumental adventures await.
I see what you did there, Nintendo.
Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover,
Oh,
and
yeah, that's interesting.
mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2.
Yeah, don't
Guide
eat
Ro
crow.
in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first two Monument
Yeah, I
Valley
remember hearing
games
about these
launch
games
on
before.
Nintendo
I never
Switch
played them, but I
April
remember hearing about them
15th.
before.
Yeah, they
Pre-orders
tend to
begin
do
later
storytelling
today
through
on
action
Nintendo eShop.
rather than dialogue.
And
That's good. That's a good
help
type of game.
Muir on her journey to restore the world's light.
And we got a 3.
Monument Valley 3.
Oh, wow,
Setting
okay.
sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Golf.
Oh. I mean, I'm
Moe Golf.
A
not
brand
Moe
new
Golf,
entry in the
it's hot-
Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim. Time
Fire.
the button press just right. And take your shot.
Nice shot.
You
Perform
missed.
backspins,
Oh.
side spins, and other special shots. In the
wait until you see the
single-player
multiplayer
challenge mode,
modes.
compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer.
Ultimate golf.
In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf.
Oh. Yeah, I was going to say, a Space Odyssey 2001 comes and ruins your golf game.
Or obstacles.
God damn it! Fallen Monolith. This
I
is the
can't
most
do that.
horrible thing to happen in a golf game.
I can't let you get a hole-in-one, Dave.
Might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for
But
the
that's
course.
how.
Up to 4 golfers
like,
can
golf
hit
is
a
not the
fairway
way to
together
progress.
locally or in online play.
Golf does not lead to evolution.
So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's
I'm pretty
Golf
sure there's
Hot
people out
Shots
there that
lands
really
on
like
Nintendo
Everybody's
Switch
Golf.
this year.
Or golf hotshots.
Yeah, they like combine two different golf brands there. Oh, please let us say it's a
Marvel's
classic
great
Marvel beat 'em up.
superheroes in the fight
It is.
against evil.
I think it's done by the same people that just did the more recent
TMNT beat 'em up?
TMNT beat 'em up, yeah.
Oh, excellent. That's an yep.
Because
Because the visuals look like their work.
amazing array of possibilities. and swap between your team of 2 at any time.
Oh, that's
Take
sweet.
advantage of your team's strengths
And
to
it's multiplayer.
overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play.
Okay, that's pretty
The
sweet.
battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe
So-
begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
And they are
launches on the
using,
Nintendo
I
Switch
think,
system
the
this holiday.
90s versions of the costumes for most of the characters.
From what I can
Because,
tell, yeah.
obviously from Wolverine's is probably the easiest one, where it's like the brown and yellow.
Mm-hmm.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last
And then there's the Storm costume, which is definitely a rip from the 90s cartoon.
game announcement.
Yeah.
Please take a look.
And this is the final game announcement. God damn it, Abe, why'd you have to do that?
Sorry. Is it obvious what it is, right?
It's obvious to me because, like, I thought about getting its predecessor game for the 3DS.
Oh wait, no, this is not what I'm thinking.
Probably not.
No, unless it's a mix of something. Nope,
It's
it wasn't.
Tomodachi Life.
Yeah, it wasn't what I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
I thought it was just, I thought it was a Animal Crossing game.
I thought so at first too.
That's because I thought the characters were Animal Crossing ones, and then I realized they were Mii's.
Yeah. But they're keeping up the craziness that Tomodachi Life brought.
Did you want to talk?
Jesus.
Trust me, the original Tomodachi Life had crazy bullshit like that too.
Is this cute, Nightmare Fuel?
It's cute, not there.
That was Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years.
So I was.
In the trailer, we saw Mii characters.
Since this,
living on
and
an
generally
island
Nintendo
out
saves
at
like their
sea.
big game announcements for the
What
end
kinds
of it.
of interactions do you think they'll have?
This was like what really surprised me when they said
We
like,
hope you're
now
looking
for our
forward
final
to it.
game announcement. I'm like, really?
I mean,
Thank
something
you for
coming out
watching
from 10
today's
years
Nintendo
of
Direct so
no
far.
show.
Yeah. And a lot of people like
Yeah,
Tomodachi
Metroid.
Life.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game.
oh,
Here's
okay.
Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
And so it's like when they said this, it's like, oh, so this is the big thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Miyamoto.
Yep.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank
God,
you for
he's got
watching
a lot more
today's
gray
Nintendo
hair.
Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very
Obviously.
much.
Yep.
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
Mhm.
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Oh, okay, that's cute.
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well. Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
More Nintendo trying to insert themselves into our lives, like the alarm clocks.
Pretty much. It's the Nintendo Daily Calendar app now.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app.
I mean, if it has a good widget, I can see myself using it. I don't know if I would open app itself. That seems like not what I would do, but
So please try it out.
Admittedly,
That's all I have to
with the
share.
fact that they mentioned
I
that
hope you enjoy
a lot of the
using
news
Nintendo Today.
pertaining to the Switch 2 is going to be coming through the app.
For today's
I think
Nintendo
they're
Direct.
trying to alleviate the amount of people
Thank you
going
for
like,
watching.
why can't I do blah 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 through it's like by having this happen. Instead of, because like, here's the one thing, it's like, since I watched this live, I was sneak peeking at the chat inside. Obviously, I got really annoyed when I saw, like, nobody wants this when it was, like, Metroid Prime 4. I'm like, motherfucker, get off here!
Oh yeah, don't take any of that seriously.
I know, but at the same time, it's like, I saw things like, Silk Song win! It's like, that's not Nintendo, you wits! I did see a couple of people going like, but there was supposed to be Tomodachi! Obviously, we did get Tomodachi live. Which, they're like, yeah! But there was one game announcement on the Japanese version of the Nintendo Direct that was not on the English one.
What?
Super Robot Wars Y.
Oh, yeah, I saw you post about that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it replaced on the Japanese one. I have an inkling. It was probably, I'd say, probably the Disney Villain Cafe thing. The reason why I say that is that SRW is kind of a big deal. And there's a lot of Bandai Namco announcements in this Direct, to be honest. Because we have the Shadow Labyrinth, aka Pac-Man, the Metroidvania.
God, yeah, it's hilarious that exists. It's the good kind of hilarious, but it's hilarious it exists.
It's one of those, like, man, it takes some balls to just go like, okay, what's maze-like and what can we use Pac-Man for? Obviously, a mutual friend of ours who runs a wiki dealing with SRW, that entire community burst into flames because they were like, oh, there's not going to be a new SRW. The last one was SRW 30, and that was like 4 years ago. And now it's like, a new game! Oh.
Yeah, it's weird they didn't include it in this.
It's one of those, like, I'm not sure why, but it's always been one of those weird things where the Japanese Nintendo Direct has 1 or 2 games that are more Japanese-oriented than the English one.
Right.
And it was the only difference between the two. Everything else was the same.
Okay.
But as a fun fact, SRW, most of the other games that were third-party in that announcement are technically appearing on other platforms. So, but yeah,
I mean, it makes sense that there's 2 different directs because next week is going to be all about Nintendo 2, right? Like Nintendo Switch 2.
Essentially, like, obviously, there's probably going to be 2 versions of the Nintendo Switch 2 announcement. It may be, once again, a minor difference. I'm not going to be joking because, like, it has always been a thing of I either watch the Japanese one or I watch the English one and then I watch the stored version of the other just see what games are different because, like, I think one time the Japanese one had like 4 or 5 different games listed that I swear they should have put on the English one that didn't appear on that they just put up the trailers on the English side after the Direct.
Yeah, I mean, and it's only this is only a 36-minute presentation, so it feels like why did they think they couldn't just add 1 more trailer for Super Robot Wars
instead of replacing it?
Yeah.
Or including the one thing that they had from the English one on the Japanese one? I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird how they come to that decision.
But I mean, are you going to try and search up the video for it?
Yeah, might as well while we're talking.
Oh, it's already like the SRW thing is already in news. But you're looking up the Japanese one.
Yeah, just out of curiosity. But I mean, yeah, we only got a few minutes left. So, any other thoughts? I feel like we gave most of our thoughts.
Obviously, I'm super stoked about Metroid Prime.
Right.
Finally coming out.
They still haven't said when.
Yeah, but it feels a lot more solid than it used to be when it was just, here's a title card. Clap.
Yeah. Shadow Labyrinth, Patapon.
Yeah, some of these are in different order too, by the way.
Yeah, that different order, but at the same time, it's like so far, I'm pretty sure the one thing that they replaced was I'm pretty sure the Villain Cafe thing. Because usually the English one is aimed at weirdly Americans, so it's like...
Yada 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 yada. And they're both 36 minutes long too, so yeah, like, not a big difference. Wait, was this one? This wasn't on there, was it? On the English one, was it? Whatever this is.
No, I did not hear that one.
Yeah, this one. I don't know.
I haven't sat down to watch the Japanese one.
I don't recognize these characters, but yeah, this is definitely wasn't in the English one. Cold Case Mirage.
Project Cold Case Mirage. Okay. I haven't seen the Isomnium stuff. Okay, that's Witchbrook.
And then
there's SRW.
Yep. Oh, there's a Hello Kitty
Hello
game.
Kitty?
Also wasn't included. A horse racing game also wasn't included. This card game wasn't included.
100 line, that wasn't included. Okay, so I think the short stint of games that got completely replaced. Pokemon's the same.
Rhythm Heaven.
Rhythm Heaven. The digital cartridge.
Oh no!
Which
you can load faster than
Saga Frontier Remastered. Okay, so there's the Isomnium. So that got put fairly late. Oh, hey!
This wasn't included either, whatever this is.
The previous one was the first
one.
Tokimeki Memorial. Oh, hey, Seed Battle Destiny Remastered, that one.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of games that were not included.
Yeah, post the link to that and I'll review it later. Tomodachi Live.
You're right. They definitely removed the Disney game, but
they removed a lot of other things too.
Yeah. I guess there really wasn't a lot of major difference between the two. So, for what it's worth. But okay, well, I guess we're just about at time. But yeah, that was some good announcements. Yeah, we'll see what that daily life thing is all about. I'll download it and check it out, and we can talk about it. And see if it's what to make of it.
Yeah.
For lack of a better term.
Out of all the first party games, which ones did actually grab your attention?
That Marvel one looks pretty good, but I'm a sucker for a good beat 'em up. So.
I'm gonna be honest. The Pac-Man Metroidvania has definitely caught my attention.
Yeah, that's a good one. That Witchbrook one, I really liked how that looked. That might hook me at some point.
Obviously the Rido one, because that's a tiny surprise, but it's like yes, bring him over. Rido is amazing. But obviously, I can't out of all the things. Obviously, I'm going to be focused on Metroid Prime 4.
Right.
Obviously,
number one for Bullet. Okay, I think we'll go ahead and call it here. That way we have a couple of minutes to switch over to our Twitch. But yeah, we'll be back next week to go over Switch 2 news, because that's going to be a huge freaking deal. So we'll be back for that.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, goodbye and good night. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.